Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. It's the ECU Pirates and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with Coach Harold pregame. One of the things Coach talked to me about before the game was just how important it is to get back on track. This team is on a losing streak here, but they know they are better than what their record shows. He said if we can get out to an early start, set the tone, we are going to be just fine. He's challenged his team to focus better and communicate early in this ballgame. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Gamecocks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will get first crack at it today. And now here comes Mitch Griffiths. He got roughed up in that last loss, sacked 6 times and threw 3 picks. The run inside. It's Gray. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. And the Pirates headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Corralled and brought down by the defense. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. They'll run play action. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Pirates will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So South Carolina's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the sophomore running back. Last timeout scored.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Trying to keep this drive alive. This defense was up to the challenge, and they'll turn it over on downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gray. Let's talk for a second about East Carolina. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. And the Pirates trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Allen. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Offense in the hurry-up. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Sellers. That's reeled in. It's Bennett. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A 1st down for the offense. Running inside. It's Clark. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Ready. Blue 30.
To the air, it's Sellers. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. It'll be 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the 1st quarter. They flipped into the field, and we were ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Fuller. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Gamecocks! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And I'm kind of surprised that's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touch, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They go 83 yards on the drive, and he finished things off with that 36-yarder for a score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7-3. The Pirates moving quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Pirates line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle. Who picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. The short hands, it's Bolden.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Looking for a gap. It's Clark. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Play fake, Sellers. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
I know he's got the height and the weight at the tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out every time.
Got it inside the 10. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
The Gamecocks will try to punch it in on first and goal. Trying to run, it's McAllister. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
They go play action with Sellers. Buying some time. Fires to the tight end. Hard-hitting tackle.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Quarterback making adjustments. Throwing, Sellers. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
And the offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open. Like, somebody's got to create some separation, or what do? How about I throw a jump ball to one of my big receivers out wide that can go up and dunk on somebody's head and catch the football? Maybe find my big playmakers and try to force them the ball down here in the red zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Allen. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Moving out to the right. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. From the gun. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Oh, they're after him. Lets it fly on the move. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. The give on the counter. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's fourth down. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Punt is on its way. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Here's Sellers to throw. Makes the catch. It's Clark. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Beautiful. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. First play of the drive, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Hamlet. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. 3rd down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on 3rd. Pressure coming. Still looking for a man. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Never a doubt. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We start with UCF taking on the number 8 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Knights, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Back over to your game inside Williams-Brice Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
The Pirates will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee in this 5. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
The give to the back. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Takes the handoff. It's McAllister. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Throwing, Sellers. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. The run inside. It's Fuller.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Handoff from the shotgun. Maybe a crease. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's Sellers to throw. Working that left side. Touchdown, South Carolina! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. Him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. So this 2nd half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And the Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Using the quick game. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Pirates can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. He's got an open man. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. Finding an escape route. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the 1st half. 2nd half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. He'll set up to throw. Lets it fly. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Quarterback keep. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Pirates! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. They want to throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. He's going to be stopped short as they come up empty on the 2-point try. They were hoping to get this game to within a field goal, but the lead stays at 5. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bennett. He'll be brought down at the 22. Return is stopped short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking for space. It's Fuller. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Wide receiver going in motion. The run to the left. Looking for room at the 40. There's some room. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. And the Gamecocks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Steps away. Fires to the big fella. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target. And
it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's brought down, but this quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Running behind that left side. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. And the Pirates will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Off play action. Hauls it in. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. From the gun, wants to pass. On target over the middle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's and he's thrown a dozen of them.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to have back. Down here in this area of the field in the red zone, these windows, they close so quickly. Everything just has to be done a little bit faster. You've got to be so much more precise, and as a result of being late on the throw, they turn it over in the red zone.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback may change this route. Sellers fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Bennett. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
The give as they work on that clock. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing, Sellers. Got a man, it's Hunt. The defense uses a timeout, that's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. There he goes. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Gamecocks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Sellers on the play action. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Trying to slam in. And he's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2 possessions.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He'll pull it down, crosses the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. The snap sets up to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier,
caught, and he's got room. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason. There's tight ends and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. And, David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that 1st down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Breaks it, headed to the end zone. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown. It is a dagger in this game. I'm sure they don't like the score, but they haven't done anything about it, so they're just going to have to eat it right now with the way they're getting smacked.
Just take it, right? I mean, you'd like to say, hey, take a knee, run the clock out. You don't have to run the score up, but I can do something about it, right? I can... Whistle.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. He'll bring it out. It's Allen. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. That's a penalty, that's a penalty, that's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.